Hi, thank you for joining us for Johnston Health Talk. I'm Liz Thurston with Johnston Health. Today we'll be talking to you about the Johnston Health Foundation Champion 5K, 10K, and dog race that's coming up here April 14th. We have two guests with us today, and we have Gina Sullivan, who is a participant of the Champion 5K, 10K, and also serves as the team captain for Emerge Ortho running team. She works with Emerge Ortho as the Triangle Patient Support Operations Manager for both Clayton and Smithfield. And Gina graduated from North Carolina State with a degree in sociology and also graduated from Eastern Carolina University in elementary education. In 2012, Gina changed her career, and she started working for Emerge Ortho. As the operations manager, she oversees Smithfield, Clayton, Wilson, and Irwin locations. Also today we have Scott Tart with us. Scott is the Champion 5K and 10K Committee Chair for 2018 and Johnston Health Foundation Board Secretary and a partner with Nairn, O'Hale, and Whittington in Smithfield. He's a native of Benson and received his undergraduate degree in government from Campbell University, and Scott received his law degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill School of Law and began practicing in 2001. Welcome both of you to the show.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you for having us.
So today we're going to talk about the Champion 5K, 10K, and dog race. I don't want to forget the dogs. And talk a little bit about that and the great cause that this is supporting. Scott talked to us about the Angel Fund and the Healthy Kids program. So let's start with the Champion 5K. Give us a little overview of that.
Well, again, thank you for having us. We are so excited to be here today. Race day is quickly approaching.
It is.
It's coming up, as you said, on April the 14th, 2018. The race will start at 9 o'clock. We'll get into some of the details of race day later, I think. But just know that it is a beautiful race that runs through the neighborhoods of Smithfield and also along the Buffalo Creek Greenway for part of the 5K route and quite a substantial part of the 10K route. So it's a great area, great venue for a race. We're proud this year to be hosting our 7th 5K. This will be the 3rd year that we're doing our 5K dog race. So if you want to bring your family friend, furry friend out to the race, we've got a spot for you. And also this year will be the 2nd year that we are producing our 10K race. So we're very excited about that. Last year we had over 600 participants.
Wow. And
we are on pace this year with registrations to even surpass that.
Oh my goodness.
So we are very excited for April the 14th.
Yeah. And as you said, this is the 7th year for the 5K, and so this has been out there. People are looking forward to it every year, and supporting a cause is it just gives it a bonus.
Yeah, each year we have seen the numbers build, and in last year we really focused on the team building aspect of the race, which Gina can speak to a little bit later, but that we have really seen the numbers take off with people getting excited about not just showing up individually, but bringing their whole family, friends,
yes,
workplace.
It's definitely a family event, and we'll talk
Yes.
more about that. Gina, I want you to welcome to the show.
Thank
and
you.
you work
Thanks
for
having me.
Emerge Ortho, who's a big sponsor of this event.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that, and you as a participant, how you got involved.
Well, I've been with Emerge for 6 years. We were formerly Triangle Orthopedics. So I started out manning the tables, passing out freebie items, water bottles, Band-Aids, hand sanitizer. And so I would watch the participants, involved. And I started thinking that I can do this. I've never been an avid runner. The most I had ever ran in my life was 2 miles. And as I watched different people, different ages running, I thought in my midlife that I can do this. So I decided to change from manning the table, passing out freebies, to becoming a participant.
Wow.
So I became a team captain and encouraged some of my employees to come out and run. My husband and I started running together.
Oh, wow.
So then after I ran the 5K with Johnston Health, I decided to tackle something bigger and went for the Army 10 miler last year.
Oh my goodness, that's
So
great.
my husband, my kids, and I all, started working out. We managed to do that successfully, ran the whole 10 miles, and so now I just want to become more than just a corporate sponsor. I want to encourage people to get out at any age and start running. You can do it. You can start out walking, and turn it into running. It's fun, it's healthy, it's just an exciting thing to do.
So Gina, what did you do to prepare as you decided to become a runner in the race? We should say that people can walk as well. They don't have to run.
Exactly. I started out just walking daily, and then I would run from short distances, from a mailbox to a mailbox, and then I might run, walk, and then I just kept building up my distance from 1 mile to 2 miles to 3 miles. And so last year, the Johnston Health 5K was my first complete 5K, and it's an accomplishment. So I just encourage everyone to come out and start doing anything, eat right, sleep, take care of yourself, and warm up, and just walk daily, and you can do it.
Yeah, and really that's what we want to promote. We want to promote healthy living, whether it's walking, running, whatever you're inspired to do, but the opportunity's there. And we also have Health Quest to help people get in shape and really prepare for that as well. I know that they're sponsoring this as well, and those opportunities are there to prepare for something like that. What a great accomplishment. I'm sure it's been
get
very
your
rewarding.
Kids involved.
Yeah,
like I say, get the whole family involved. The dog walk.
Right.
Start with your dogs, your kids, and the sooner you start with your children, it'll be a lifetime event. I mean, it's something that they can carry on over, their entire life. But we have to encourage our children, so set an example. So just get out and join the 5K, the 10K, the dog walk. Ask your neighbors.
Gina, did you have to, do you recommend any safety measures to take as you're training and trying to prepare for something like this?
Definitely. Drink plenty of water.
Yeah.
Water's good. I would encourage people to stay away from the sugary drinks. Just eat healthy, get lots of rest, and lots of water. Water's good for you. Stretching. Always stretch the morning of. Anytime you exercise, it's great to stretch out, but especially the morning of. Sometimes it's a little cool in the mornings, to stretch out before and after.
Yeah, and Scott, they're having like a stretch kind of loosen up station. What do they call it? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, they will have Zumba and line dancing there, which will be going on after the race. But before the race, they will be doing, one of the personal trainers will be doing some of the exercises to get the crowd warmed up and ready to go.
That'll be fun.
It's always a fun time to see everybody out there before everything starts.
And so we did mention, Scott, I'll have you talk about some of the great things that were the money, the proceeds for this event are going towards two funds, the Angel Fund and the Healthy Kids Program. So let's talk about those funds and the great programs that Johnston Health is supporting.
Yeah, my story with the Johnston Health Foundation goes back to 2013 actually, when one of the first runs that I participated in was the Champions 5K. I've been an avid runner for about 5 years, and one of those first races was Champions 5K. Never would have imagined a few years later I would be, co-chair of the committee and sitting here with you talking about it. So a year after I ran it in 2013, I was invited to become a member of the Johnston Health Foundation board. I said, sure, I'm all about health and helping the community out, but I didn't know a lot about what the foundation did. So over the years, it has just amazed me to see the community involvement and the folks on the foundation board and our partners getting together to help those in need. Yes. And in that manner, what we do is we have got 5 funds that we really support. A patient's assistance fund that helps patients who need help with some of their medical needs. We have a hospice fund that helps our SECU hospice house in Smithfield for capital improvements for other things that they may need there with their facility. Our newest fund is the Heart Fund. So if anybody has got a desire to help those out who are having heart issues, we've created a way that you can help out in that manner. But our race in April goes specifically to fund 2 of our causes. One is the Angel Fund, which goes to help cancer patients who are going through financial difficulties, and the other is the Healthy Kids Fund. So those 2 funds are really what we are focusing on here at this event.
Yeah, and the Healthy Kids Program, so that was started by Dr. Atkinson a couple years ago. I think we're going into our 3rd year.
Yeah, 2014 I think is when he approached Health Quest and said, I'm seeing too many people with heart issues in my office, and they're getting younger. So he approached the folks at HealthQuest, and they were able to create this program that addresses the child and young adult obesity crisis that we're facing in this country.
Yes.
So it has been a great program to address that.
Yeah, and some of the stats on that, 25 million children and youth are obese or overweight. And we've done programs in the past, talking about obesity, and not only is it just you're unhealthy in the sense that you're overweight, but it affects all your organs in your body. And this program teaches you young to be healthy, to eat healthy, to exercise, and carry that through your lifetime, instead of us trying to correct it when we're older and we're like, oh no, all this damage I did when I was younger. If you can get it sooner, it makes healthier people, healthier community.
Yeah, and that I think is the important thing about the program is, as far as the exercise instruction goes, they use certified trainers. When it comes to the nutritional guidance that they provide, it's given by licensed dietitians and physicians. They also try to engage the parents in the nutritional aspect of it, so that it's reinforced at home.
Right.
So the whole goal of this is to make those changes lifelong changes. So it's not something that they participate in the program, for the 3 months that they're meeting, and then it just is out of sight, out of mind at that point.
And so the funding for that is to help those that can't afford the class on their own. So you give like scholarships for that.
Yes, ages 9 through 18 can participate. As I said, the program is 3 months long. They meet 3 times a week for the physical education aspect of it, and once a month with the dietitian. So they do have that in place where you can go in and apply, and if you're not financially able to participate, then scholarships are available. And that's where the race comes in. We want to be able to provide those funds to kids and young adults who otherwise would not be able to participate in that program.
Right. That's great. And the other fund we talked about, the Angel Fund, is for cancer patients, and really that's to help with transportation, those additional expenses that your health insurance is going to cover, and that people really don't need to stress out about that.
Exactly. Many folks may have the means through insurance or other programs to be able to get coverage for the treatment. But what we have found is that that's not the whole picture. Mm-hmm. If you're not able to get some of the medications that you need to be able to make it through the treatment, if you're not able to get nutrition to give you the strength to be able to follow the program, you can't follow the program. One of our major products that we provide is Ensure for patients who need those vitamins and proteins to be able to get through chemotherapy or whatever they may be going through. Otherwise, the treatment's not going to do what it's designed to do. Also, as you said, gas, transportation.
Right.
You may have the funding for the program or for the treatment, but if you can't actually make it to the hospital, it doesn't do you any good. We also provide things like wigs or prosthetics to folks who need that. So it's a very worthy program. To be able to reach out to those who are most in need, both financially and medically, and as a hospital, be able to meet both of those needs.
Yes, and I think I'm very excited, and like I said, having the Champion 5K, 10K, it not only are you going out and having a great time and being part of your community, but really, you're contributing to those funds and helping to make our community healthier, and that's really what our goal is. And I know, Gina, as you mentioned, getting your family involved and getting the kids involved, and that kind of relates back to the Healthy Kids program. I mean, get the family out there, get everybody involved.
Exactly. Be supportive of this. Set an example for your kids, for your friends. Become involved. It'll be a lifelong change. It makes you feel great. Just the difference in my life in the past year or so in running is remarkable. So again, just become involved. It's a great project. It's a great organization. We just need the sponsors and get people involved. Like I say, set examples, encourage your kids, friends, neighbors, everyone to come out. It'll make a difference.
Yeah, and Emerge Ortho, as we mentioned, is a big contributor to this event. And so I'm sure you had this huge team put together.
I'm working on it.
You're working on it.
I send it out to my staff. We post it on our Emerge Ortho Facebook page. So we encourage everyone to join a team. If not Emerge, one of the other teams.
Right.
Go on Johnston Health website.
Yep.
You will find the link and find a team.
Yes, and I know we've got a couple physicians out there who've created a couple teams, and Four Oaks Bank, I know, has a huge team. There's just several. Johnston Health, of course, has a team.
Yes.
And we're excited about that, and really, like you said, encouraging people, getting your coworkers involved, and even if you come out and just walk the 5 miles, it's a beautiful walk, and hopefully we'll have beautiful weather. And Scott, the weather is not going to affect this event, right? Rain or shine?
No, not at all. We've already put in an order for great weather.
You did, yep.
A beautiful spring morning on April the 14th, so there'll be no problems with that.
Somebody made the comment last night when we were talking about it that it's the day before tax day.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to relieve some stress.
And it's the day after Friday the 13th, so it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day.
So let's talk a little more about the event itself. So how do we register for the event?
Well, there are two ways that you can register. Probably the easiest way is to go to www.johnstonhealth.org/champions, and you should be able to find navigating that site to take you to the registration site for the race. The other way is to drop by HealthQuest on Brightleaf Boulevard in Smithfield, and they can give you the paper form that you need to fill out to join us on April 14th.
Okay, and then you just decide what category you want to do, whether it's 5K, 10K, or the dog walk.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
At this point, the price for the 5K is $35. The price for the 5K with your dog is $40. Includes a bandana for your dog as well.
Oh.
And the 10K price is $45. All those races do include a t-shirt up until our cutoff date. I'm not sure if we're quickly approaching that date. Okay. So if you're thinking about signing up, please do it quickly to make sure that you can get a shirt or your proper size if shirts are still available.
So for the different categories, is everybody walking the same trail, I should say?
For the 5K, it'll be a loop course through the neighborhoods of Smithfield and a small portion of it on the Greenway before coming back to the hospital. It starts and ends at the hospital. Okay. For the 10K, it will split off on the Greenway and go further up the Greenway for another 1.5 miles or so, and then come back to join the 5K course. So everyone's going to be together for the first part of the 5K, and then the 10Kers will split off to take on the added distance on the Greenway.
Yeah, and I was reading that the certified course, or the course is certified USATF, and so those avid runners know what that means.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't.
And again, it's very important to stress that we are going to have a great mix of folks participating in this event. You're going to have the guys and gals at the front of the line who are trying for their personal best. They're out there to take it all. They're serious. You stay out of their way, we're going to run, we're coming through. You're also going to have the folks that this may be their first, second, or third 5K.
Okay.
And then you're going to have plenty of folks, probably the majority of our participants, are going to be walkers out there for the fellowship and the calls. So I participate in 10 to 15 races a year, and I will tell you that I don't think there's a better race out there for that mix of participants.
Yeah.
It's just a great mix. So we've got something for everybody. In fact, this year the numbers were so great last year that this year we're going to start the race in waves. So we're going to have the runners go out first, wait a few seconds, maybe a minute, and then they had the runners with their dogs go out next. Okay. And then have our walkers and the walkers with dogs go out following them. So everybody can kind of have their own space going out.
Okay. And so this is a timed race, and there will be awards at the end.
Yes, we've got age group awards, we've got overall awards. So come out if you're looking to claim your title. This is a great race to come out and take home some hardware.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of goals have you met since you started running and now you've participated in a couple of races? What are some of the things that you feel like you've achieved in this?
It relieves a lot of stress. It just encourages me to try a little bit harder, just
Trying for a better time.
trying for a better time. My ultimate goal is to still be able to breathe when I cross the finish line. But it's very exciting, as Scott was saying, as we run through the neighborhoods. Folks will come out on their porches and encourage you.
No.
They're clapping for you. They're, egging you on, saying you can do this. And so that's something else that's really fantastic about running through the neighborhoods. Is just folks that aren't participating in the race will come out and encourage you to finish, which just makes you feel good.
It does. Again, I was talking with somebody. I went to an event last night. We were talking about all the community events that are here, and I spoke with somebody who just moved here about 6 months ago, and she said, I've never lived in a community where there's been so much to get involved with, that there's constantly something going on. Johnston County has so much. And so I think about that as you guys are talking, that there's just so much participation throughout the community, and so many organizations that are doing great things. And just, that's what we're all about, is the community and healthy living, of course, through Johnston Health and the foundation. So it's exciting.
And I think all that goes back to is keeping the focus on why we do this.
Right.
We're going to have a tribute wall as well, where
Yes, that's
folks
right.
can go up and write the names of the person or persons that you're running for or walking for. Can be in honor or in memory of someone that is important to you, that you've looked at their lives and seen how they've maybe struggled through it and come out of the other side, or someone that you want to honor or you memorialize by what you're doing to recognize their lives. So the tribute wall is very nice. People are writing their messages on the wall, and then we take a picture of it at the end of the race and share it on our social media outlets to kind of bring everybody back to the real reason we're there.
Right.
We also provide stickers for our cancer survivors as well.
Yes, I saw
So
that.
we want anyone who's coming out that is a cancer survivor to reach out to us and get your sticker. A lot of this is your day. We want to be able to recognize you and just fellowship with you. Hear about your story and have you come out and show us what true heart looks like.
Right, and really celebrate everything they went through to survive, for sure. And then the kids zone, so there's going to be we keep talking about the children and getting them involved, but we actually have a kids zone for them.
Yes, face painting, color stations, so give the kids something to do while they're there as well.
Is there going to be like a little kids race too, or they can just participate in the 5K?
I think at this time they can participate in the 5K, and I think if there's enough of demand there may be an impromptu kids race. At the last meeting, we discussed that, but I think we're going to wait to see what kind of audience we have there, see how everything plays out.
But still, bring your babies in their strollers and walk or run with the strollers, and I see a lot of people that do that.
Yes, cannot stress enough. Strollers, your dogs, family.
That's right.
Everybody's
welcome.
Everybody is welcome. It is truly a community event.
Well, and we want to make sure everybody has all the information again too. So April 14th is the event. I've got here the online registration closes April 12th at 5 p.m. And as we said, we can go to johnstonhealth.org/champions to register online, or just stop into HealthQuest if you don't want to do the online thing and do a manual registration. And what time does the event start that morning?
The event starts at 9 o'clock, but that makes me think of something else that's important. Friday the 13th, the day before, at HealthQuest, our participants can either, you can show up and register at HealthQuest on that day, or if you have pre-registered, you can show up at HealthQuest on the 13th to pick up your shirt and your race bib or number and be ready to go at the race start Saturday morning. If you're not able to make it to HealthQuest on Friday, feel free to show up at 8 a.m., 8 to 8:45 on Saturday, race day morning. You will be able to register and to pick up, if you pre-registered, your bib, your race number, and your shirt as well.
Okay.
So we're trying to make it as convenient as possible for folks to come by either on Friday or first thing Saturday morning to get everything they need.
Great, and so they can register the morning of. So
Yes.
if you don't go online and you don't go to HealthQuest, you still have that last minute where you can just show up that morning and register.
Yes, it is not unusual for us to have quite a few people that show up Saturday morning ready to run.
Well, this is a wonderful event, and we're looking forward to it. And Health Quest, I just mentioned that they're open 7 a.m. or between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on April 13th, which you mentioned, to pick up your packet. And again, we can go to your website, johnstonhealth.org/champions, to register or just get some more information online. And we're looking forward to this event and watching you all get out there and race. We'll be cheering you on. And hopefully we'll get continued registration for this. And we look forward to hearing about the success afterwards.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you both for joining us today. And we look forward to having you back again. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Thank you for joining us for Johnston Health Talk, and have a good day.